You belong at the exact rank that you are at. Today, I'm going to give you some hard truths that you need to hear in order to progress and get better at this game. So many times we want to cope. We want to say, well, I could be this rank if it wasn't for my teammates. And while I understand that frustration that every single person in this game faces, we have to have the maturity and we have to be able to look at the game and understand that we deserve to be where we are. And if we truly are better than where we think we are, then we will do something about it. We will make it out. This is something I constantly see in my comment section when I'm coaching players. It's a common thing that people say. I think it's a very human thing to go through, and I completely understand it, but there's a few things that you need to learn from this way of thinking. Without further ado, guys, hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and talk about things. It's really unhealthy to sit there and blame every single problem you are facing on your teammates. I use this example a lot, but let's say you're the A player on Mirage. If you have teammates that are trolling mid, it's absolutely true. I don't want to take away from what you're facing. I understand that this is probably happening. It is, right? But what so many players do is they, instead of fixing the mistake that their teammates make, they make more mistakes off of that. Well, I'm the A player and there's 4 guys running out mid. They kill my teammates, right? I see on the radar. I should always be looking at the radar as a solo queue. You've learned this through my channel. Oh, dude, there's 4 guys out mid. Well, a lot of you are just sitting there and going, oh, bro, my teammates suck. My window player just died. Bro, and you're just sitting here and holding ramp or holding this. No, do something about it. If there's 4 guys out mid, go ahead and take your space, take your risk. You just told me anyways, you're better than the elo you're at. So why on earth would you not want to take this 50-50 duel at worst, right? I get so sick of seeing players saying my teammates suck, they're holding me back, they're doing all this, but you refuse to actually do something when they're making mistakes. Their mistakes are an opportunity for you to fix them. They're an opportunity for you to do better, to show that you're better. But so many of us will just sit there and bait them. We'll say, oh, they're so bad. You just wait for them to die. And then after they die, you go get your kills, you get some exits, you feel good about yourself. That's the truth. That's what I used to do. That's what I do sometimes. That's what every player that is saying that, I'm watching them, I'm seeing them, they're doing it. Whether we want to believe it or not, it's so bad. I'm going to help you break through some more ways. But first, one thing that I can tell you is how to get the juiciest looking CS2 skins in the game.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
All right, guys, but you can understand that you have to have the ability to fix things, right? Like, one of the biggest things too that I see these players making is, sure, you are dropping 30 kills, you're doing all this stuff, but it's at the expense of everybody else. I understand you think you're better than everyone on your team, you think you're the best player in the server, but why, if you are sitting here in that mindset, are you not taking that as an opportunity to help your teammates, to teach them, to work with them, to do better, right? Be the leader, be like, hey, I'm gonna flash you here, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. So many players from round 1 on pistol round, they have this ego where they're like, dude, I don't deserve this rank, you guys suck, yo, what are you doing, how'd you whiff those shots? Think about it. How is that going to help your team? So while I might agree with you, yeah, your aim does seem to be better than the elo you're at, I literally sit there and I go, dude, your mental is way worse than the players at your elo. Like, your mental is like a face at level 4 mental, but you're sitting in level 8. Of course you're not ranking up, because all you're doing is looking at this game through kills, looking at it through stats, and you're linking me the scoreboard and going, CoJo, why can't I rank up? Dude, guys, do you know how many 30 plus 40 plus kill games I had to have when I was playing in CSGO to rank up? I was like face at level 8, face at level 9, solo queuing to 10 when I was way better than my elo. And I sat there and I had to drop 30 bomb after 30 bomb after 30 bomb. A lot of you guys, you link me your game where you popped off and you did good, but then I go to your profile and you're constantly dropping 12 kills, 10 kills, 9 kills. So even statistically, sure, you have a good game, but one good game does not justify you ranking up. I've played HLTV matches. I've played literal HLTV matches where I drop 2.0 rating in a game and I lose. Do you understand how frustrating that can be? Yes, of course, but this is a team game. This isn't a CoJoMo game. This isn't a one-player game, so stop looking at it through that way. There's going to be times where players in any sport pop off and they still lose. It's devastating. It's frustrating. But if you can consistently perform, if you can consistently play above your skill level, you will make it to the top. The one thing I always tell people is like, even if you're a solo queue, I understand it's so hard, but even if you're a solo queue, play 100 games then. If you're dropping 30 kills every single game, over time, you are overperforming your elo, you're overperforming, you will rank up. So many people think that the rank up is just a flat line like this to the top. Dude, no, absolutely not. Especially when you're solo queuing, the less people you have in your queue, the worse it is. But that rank up looks something like this: up, down, way down, then up, and then down, and then, you know, then you break through or something. It's never just a linear path to the top. And I never thought I'd be shooting graphs into a wall and Mirage. You know, what does my life come to, man? But it's never a linear path. So get over that immature mindset that, oh, everybody in my game sucks, blah, 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 all this stuff. Because if that was the truth, you would be above them. You are in that lobby with them. That means they are at least good enough to play with you. So what does that say about you? If you think all these guys suck, but you're doing nothing with your elo, you're going nowhere, what does that mean? I get so unbelievably sick and tired of this emo, depressed mindset that plagues the CS scene. I wish we had more of a mindset of sports where people do something about the situation they're in. They rise above, they outperform, they do this. They're not blaming, they're just doing, and they're making it happen, guys. We're so pathetic when it comes to the esports scene sometimes, because all we do is just whine and complain. And notice I'm saying I'm part of the problem too. I'm with you guys, right? We like to complain and whine when literally this is a team game. If you want to play an individual solo game, then go find one, right? Go play Rocket League 1v1 or something, where all of your mistakes, everything is on you, your elo is reflected. But you got to understand that you have to be a team player, and that comes from every part of it. Let me open up about some of my personal experience. I made it to FPL back when there was FPLC, right? So the way I got to FPL was, yes, when I was in FPLC, I was definitely one of the I was probably the statistical best player in there for my time, right? But what didn't get me there, what got me there wasn't my stats, wasn't my shooting and stuff. What I did was I tried to work with every player. I didn't care who they were, what they, you know, were facing, their energy, their vibe. I would try to make it work. If I had two guys on my team arguing, I'd be like, yo, guys, stop. Hey, you go play A, you go play B. We're going to do this. Just stop talking to each other. You guys don't need to talk to each other this game. Let's do this. I would problem solve. I would diffuse these conflicts. I would help people out while trying to play and perform, because if I'm better than the situation I'm in, this should be no problem for me, right? Because I'm better than this. And I keep bringing it out because it's constantly something you guys all write in the comments, and a lot of you, I'm saying you guys, like, it's a lot of the TikTok comments and stuff like that, honestly. But you know, you've all seen it, you've all seen the comments. Maybe you're guilty of it. I've been guilty of it before. But yeah, if you're better than the elo you're at, you should be able to be the leader. You should be able to help people out, do that. And so many of us are just missing those skills that are needed, and we don't understand how valuable, how important it is. You don't have to be an IGL, but you can at least IGL the vibes, the atmosphere. That's 100% within your capabilities. Even if you're not an extrovert, like I'm, you know, I do YouTube, I do all this stuff, but I'm not really that extroverted. I don't like this toxic negative energy, but if you can hone it in and get them actually doing something productive, you're gonna win, you're gonna succeed. Your teammates are your best asset, so stop sleeping on them, stop blaming them, stop getting angry, stop screaming at them. Instead, keep that to yourself, keep it within, keep it off mic, and you will be winning. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Join my Facebook club if you want to come play with me. I'd appreciate that a lot. Or join my Discord if you just want to come vibe out, have a good time. We're so close to 30,000 subscribers, guys. We're gonna hit 100K one day, and it's all thanks to all the support you guys show. So I'll catch you later.